Hey guys, this is a Janome new home, model 532. The serial number is 65565. It's a cast metal machine. I mean, it is so solid, it's ridiculous. Cast metal. The lighter green is a molded metal here and here. It's two-tone green. I know my photos are not spectacular, but it's a green that has a little bit of a grayish tone to it. It's quite beautiful. Very, very smooth enamel. The finish, I'm not going to use any words. You take a look at the photographs and try to do them very, very well to show you everything. In my opinion, this is going to sell fast. The condition that this is in is rare to find, and it's a very coveted kind of machine, the Janome 532, made in Japan. The one chip that I can notice is here, and honest to God, I can't see another one, but do take a look at all the photographs. I'm going to show you real quickly a huge assortment of fabrics it can do. It is, like I said, a coveted machine. Last time I had one of these in this condition and I put it up for $3.49, it sold in 2 hours. So I'm expecting this to be well loved pretty quickly. If you have not sewn before, it's extremely easy to run. I'm not sure if I have a manual to go with it. If I find one, I'll send it on CD. But it's so straightforward. It's a perfect machine for someone who's learning how to sew. Even for a younger person or for someone who is extremely experienced, because it's just going to sew all day long. It's very, very strong. It's all steel inside. There are no plastic parts inside. It's a 0.7 amp, I believe, motor. It's in the back. Exterior motor. And the really cool thing about this machine, this model machine, is you almost can't even hear that motor, even though it's on the outside. So I'm going to fire it up in just a second for you. It's straight stitch and it's zigzag, and that means you can sew anything. I mean, you can sew a knit with it on a zigzag, and I'm going to show you that. Let's see what I have for you. I made this on it. It took me just a few hours. I put a zipper in, put some trim on it. This is a interfaced cotton little toiletry bag. So it gets in all these little nooks and crannies, no problem, even though it's a flat bag. Just want to show you that real quickly. So I'm going to start right now. I'm going to start with straight stitches, and then I'm going to show you some zigzags. So the first thing I have to show you, in no particular order, and I'm not going to change the needle, I'm not going to change the thread, so imagine how much easier this would be if you did. This is a high shank machine, which means there is a fair amount of space underneath there. I can pretty much get my finger underneath there. And you can even raise it up a tiny bit, so it's easy to slide the fabric in there. And this is a very thick, very sticky vinyl. I've already done a zigzag on two widths, or I'm sorry, two thicknesses. I'm going to fold it over and we'll do 4. And I do have it set for a straight, I believe, right now. Let's see. There we go, grab it now. Forward and back, no problem. Now the good thing about this machine is not only can you do just about pretty much every kind of fabric. You're not going to make saddles on it, but you can use household apparel leather. As a matter of fact, this right here is that. This is a very nice, thick, quality apparel leather. 1, 2, 3, 4 thicknesses I've already sewn for you. And I'm going to show you that one more time. So here it is. And you know, that's not thin. That's a really good quality. Suede on the inside and leather here. Do you hear how smooth that is? It's amazing. I do love this machine. It's hard to give this one up because it's just so pretty. Look at the stitches. Let's see what it does on 4. Now you're going to see that it does feed through with the feed dogs without my help, but I'm going to keep my fingers here because if I don't push it down a little bit, you're not going to be able to see what's happening here. Oh, got to set the needle when it's 4 thicknesses, so let's do that real fast. All you do is you set, well, it might help if I had a leather needle. I don't think it's going to want to go without a leather needle. Sorry guys, it's just a number 14. So I can't show you that without a leather needle, but I can show you. This is wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have a trim on it. Slides right underneath the needle. I already sewed some on for you. There you go. Again, very quick and no problem. I might get out a better needle a little bit later and do a very quick video with that leather just so you know what it does. As a matter of fact, here's denim right here. There's a lot of denim. I've already sewn a bunch on here. different colors and all of it. I think it's 8. Let me double check. This is cut up Levi's from my husband, so they're pretty thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 6 layers. You see how easy that was? How quick it went forward and reverse, and how easily you could just move it around to stitch it anywhere you want to. And that's what the feed dog's up. So if you have to do some crazy kind of maneuvering, you can put the feed dogs down. It does offer that. Look, it's the white right here, right, that I just did right now. Look how fabulous those stitches are. Love that. Okay, so this is a heavyweight upholstery. I already put in a cording. Now I didn't even put a cording foot on here. You could, of course, or a zipper foot. It slides right on there. But I just put the cording right in there, and I'll show you right here. And again, it's not a proper, you know, tight foot, but it should do the trick. So let me lay it up here for you, and we'll show you if you're going to make a pillow, or you're going to make something decorative for the house, and drapes with some trim on the end, no problem. How smooth that is. Alright guys, there you go. Next thing I have is suede. This is beautiful suede. Some of these fabrics I use for samples, I'm giving up from my own stash. I love them so much, but these, I just want to show you everything it can do. This is 4 layers. This is an apparel weight suede, or actually I have some pillows in my house made out of this. You can do thicker. See, I mean, it's more than enough room underneath the foot, so if you can get underneath the foot and get the proper needle, I don't think you'll have any problem doing even more thicker weight of suede. This is just what I have right here. There you go, nice and tight and heavy. Notice how easy it is to pull the thread right out, and look at its balance. So I have white on the back, so you don't see a bunch of green in the back, meaning it's not balanced. And I have green on the front, you don't see a bunch of white up here. Okay? What was I going to say? So I'm going to show you something else. This is a quilt. A lot of people are quilters, and they just want a nice flat bed that's good and solid. Keep on working. Clearly that fits underneath there, no problem. I'm actually going to double it again, just in case you have something heavy, making a duvet. Slide it under the foot, and again, I don't need to, but I can raise it up a little bit more, raise the needle, slide it under. We're going to do some zigzags in just a little bit. There you go. Very smooth, very nice. And just raise the foot, slide it out from underneath. If you ever get caught underneath there because you really have something really thick, you can always just press the button on the flatbed over here to the right, and it goes down to darn, which drops the feed dogs, and you can slide your fabric out and then hit sew and pop them back up, no problem. And then here is your bobbin. If you ever need to change anything, you can access it very, very quickly. And when you have a slide plate on the end of a sewing machine, it means that you thread your needle left to right, and that the flat end of the needle goes to the right, towards the main part of the machine. Let's see what else I have. I think I'm going to change it to a zigzag, which is simply, there's only 2 knobs on this machine. It's extremely easy. So the zigzag width is at the top of the machine, and it's set at 0 right now. It's up here at the top, and I'm going to push it this way to the left, and then I unscrew the knob. There's a little knob, or a little slider that goes over. You push it against where you just move the main lever, and you tighten it back up. Very simple. This is, let's see, I think I have 6 layers here of a nice, pretty medium weight